because it was 2 sessions, the most important meeting, we wanted to play the 2 sessions anthem. And the 2 sessions anthem is literally something that if you're an old fan of this channel, you will know. But we decided to resurrect it because in celebration of the 2 sessions, we wanted to explain to you through a rap that the Chinese government created about the 2 sessions,
yes,
which is when all the party members come together and decide the future of China. They made a rap, and it is the greatest to this day. I think we voted on it. We talked about it privately.
It's definitely the best rap.
It's our favorite,
the best cringe rap
out of the Chinese government CCP raps.
So just to put this into perspective for those of you who don't know, it's a very boring political meeting where the Communist Party gets together and tells each other what they're going to do.
Yes.
Okay, and it's really, I mean, of course, it does have very important ramifications because what they say there changes the direction China's going to go in. It's huge.
You don't usually make rap songs about the State of the Union.
But because it's so boring and dry and something that nobody would ever care about unless you were a politician or whatever.
People in China don't care about Liang
because they don't have a say.
No.
I mean, they care about the outcome, but it's not like...
They can't vote on it.
No, exactly. But the fact of the matter is it's so boring that they kind of had to spice it up and try to give it a youthful edge, you know, get people interested by creating a rap song.
I got elation from inspiration, writing a compliment song for the nation. While I'm talking about 2 sessions, after wrecking in that section and into 4 sections to awaken a good vision and reduce tension. Just settle down and focus on what I eloquently mentioned about a true essential for countries' development. Science, the air bears the weight of desire. Every civil needs to acquire knowledge as human can live without a tire. That's why we adorn and explore before we getting wiser. So now let me show you overall this here's how we got higher. You see we attain on the dark side of the moon. On the hardness of stuff like carbon dioxide in the ooze. Joy of success is like a weekend carve right around the pool. Processing the light for the achievements tied up to the moon. Sunway tide will light like a bright moonlight and the mind unite all the dreams and eyes. What's to be the fastest supercomputer in the world? I guess nobody might deny. Missions is a quantum satellite. Breakthrough first ever even in my mind. Launching the August, traveling in the space like an imposing eagle still standing by. Xiaolong's a reversible beat. You come over and I trench gun nothing deep to go near 5,000 meters. Life shows deep in the magnificent water roll. Through my car to the Wawa. New life demonstrating is to the conquerors. Monkey king to the west, legendary coming to the sky. Y'all know it's time for Chinese miracle. We got obsessions, we got obsessions. For the reference, we blessing for the world, we show off fashion. We got obsessions, let me show you Chinese manner. Transfer bygone session, we the 42 present. We got obsessions, we got obsessions. For the reference, we blessing for the world, we show off fashion. We got obsessions, let me show you Chinese manner. Transfer bygone session, we the 42 present. Education's deep water, these little sons and daughters. You won't make it if there's no rules, no standards and no orders. Young mind can douse outer, fly high like Skywalker. Fixing the corner, a botter, seeking the cognition corner. Man cannot live without nutrition, that's how I figure poverty alleviation. Fight for the poverty reduction, in fact the less of it leading your equation. Poverty's such a tragedy, a clumsy travesty. Gas is kind of ho-hum allergy fallacy, making it extremely acidity, generating native energy. Jeopardy, action, please get it away from our territory. Nobody should get in without discussing place. So we got 26 out from the permanent cast of the poverty, rich the prosperity. I believe it'll be devastated and dying me. But finally comes the fancy prodigy. What a humanity, just shit called the pyramid and remedy. We've got obsessions, we've got obsessions. For the reference, we blessing the world, we show off fashion. We've got obsessions, let me show you Chinese manner. Transfer bygone session, we the 42 present. We've got obsessions, we've got obsessions. For the reference, we blessing the world, we show off fashion. We've got obsessions, let me show you Chinese manner. Transfer bygone session, we the 42 present. We keep the environment alive. Don't sacrifice seas as sunshine. It's like a summertime paradise. Likewise, butterflies in July. You see the large rolling miles upon miles. Where we meet satisfied Popeye. Like mama's calm and pure smile. We ignore God's scenery outside. See the 56 years ago when it merely sits. Just feel grinning piece of booze no one imagined for wrist. beneath. Silent blast, moonlight, bonfire reset, no way to get back. Ringing projects, never forgone by. Never gonna be the Earth invader, forcing it into honey Cretaceous. But I'd be the ready one player when in front of dirty lunar. Inject all the rapaciousness like shaking off that frolic dices. Long to the hanging garden, so we turn the entire space into oasis. We got obsessions, we got obsessions. For the fragrance we bless, for the world we show obsession. See, we got obsessions, let me show you Chinese better. Turns of bygone session, we the 42 present. We got obsessions, we got obsessions. For the fragrance we bless, for the world we show affection. See, we got obsessions, let me show you Chinese better. Turns of bygone session, we the 42 present.
Well, isn't that a classic?
We got a sessions.
I mean, you couldn't see us off camera, but we were just packing up. You cannot not laugh at this ridiculous word salad.
I mean, I've heard this like 100 times now. And get this.
Yeah.
So they were so proud of this. This was put out by all the wolf warriors. I'm talking about Chinese state media. They were going out there to promote this, like Zhao Lijian, Hua Chuning, all the people that work for China's foreign ministry, to go take this, which they put tons of money into, right?
Yeah.
To say this is going to make China look good. They put it out there and people were like, what is this?
Of course.
And it got downvoted into oblivion to the point where Chinese state media unlisted the video.
They did.
Thankfully, we have a copy of it. We're keeping it alive here
on
ADVChina. We just want to go through some highlights here of the lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna go on about this too long because you've just seen the whole thing. It's pretty lengthy, but there's definitely some parts which just bear repeating. You know, like the carbon dioxide in the oods part.
Yeah.
Like carbon dioxide in the ooze.
So, what I like to think is that this guy they hired because they thought he'd be a good rapper or whatever, he took an English thesaurus and he looked up different words, like a rhyming dictionary.
Yeah.
And took every single word that you could find. I guess you don't need a physical dictionary. You could go on a rhymingdictionary.com or whatever and took every single word. But then also came up with very strange analogies. For example, joy of success is like a weekend car ride around the pool. I don't know about you, but number one, what is a joy success?
I don't drive my car around the pool.
That's what I was going to say. Has anyone ever gotten in the car and said, kids, we're going around the pool today, and they just did circumferences around a pool?
Maybe it's a carpool.
Maybe it's a carpool. Saving the environment.
Oh, maybe.
Hey, lowering the carbon dioxide in the oods. So keep in mind, this is about the 2 sessions. So about Xi Jinping and all CCP staff to come together to make the future of the country.
Also, what he's trying to do here is highlight China's amazing achievements, obviously, including cloned macaques. Which for some reason, it's like, wow, look, we cloned a macaque.
And it made it into a rap song about Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
About the 2 sessions political get-together, we're going to talk about clone macaques. New Life is demonstrating it's cute and congruous. So the clone macaques are cute and congruous?
Are they angles?
I just don't understand these words. Monkey King... anyway, let's move on. We got to find the more nonsense things that come here. I still, the whole chorus where's the fragrance we're blessing.
Yeah, what blessing? What fragrance are we blessing?
And the fortitude sessions.
Is it like incense?
Maybe. Oh, wait, where's that thing about the pit?
Oh, I love,
Nobody should get it.
So he's talking shit about poverty, and he's basically saying Xi Jinping or whatever, like the CCP has conquered poverty,
right?
And it's bad, so we're gonna get rid of it. Nobody should get in with that disgusting pit.
Yeah, you shouldn't get in with that disgusting pit. And then it shows
it's always tempting though, isn't it? I see a poverty pit, I'm like, I would love to get in with that pit, and I think about this guy, I'm like, nope, don't do it.
No. From the permanent cast of the poverty, rich the prosperity, I believe it'll be devastated and dying me. But finally comes the fancy prodigy. What a humanity, just shake off the gravity around me. We got
off the gravity.
Yeah, we got his sessions. Yeah,
okay. Very important part is up here.
Oh wait, the bygone sessions.
Yeah, what is a bygone session? By the way, I don't know. I'm gonna look up the word session.
Yeah,
and I'm not session like S, like CSSIO and tramp the butt. What is tramp?
Stand on it.
Oh,
get
like
rid of
trample.
It. Yeah, like. Oh yeah, dude! Don't forget this part about the butterflies in Twilight. But the best part is like see the.
Butterflies in Twilight. You see the large rolling miles upon miles where we meet satisfied.
Popeye.
That's very important.
Yeah.
I still, and we've talked about this, I always pictured a giant Popeye popping out from the mountains, eating the larch. He's grabbing the larch trees and like
Instead of spinach.
Is that what he's talking about?
I really think, like when you say something really pops, and you see like eye candy.
Oh, and you're like, woo, like Brendan Stibb, like 90s.
I don't know. But you meet satisfied Popeye. So, he comes out of this building and he's all like, hey, oh man, whew, that was great. He comes out of a brothel or something.
I was just about to say, it's totally Popeye. Please, people on our subreddit, make some fan art of
Popeye coming out of a brothel. Because then you can meet satisfied Popeye.
And you meet him and you're like, whoa, dude, all right, you do you.
Yeah.
I'm not into that, but...
Yeah.
So he says, tramp the bygone session. A session is a formal giving up of rights, property, or territory by a state.
Oh.
So how are you tramping on that?
I don't know, but like Mama's calm and pure smile.
Right.
We and our gorgeous scenery are tied. Let's see what else.
This is our favorite. Can you play that line for the audio listeners? Yeah.
Oh, forcing it.
Yeah.
This nonsense.
Necrophylaxis.
Yeah, it's getting there. But like this, no one imagined the forest beneath Saihumba's moonlight.
Yeah, Saihumba's like a grassland area.
Bonfire is set, no way to get back. Greening projects never foregone by. So this never going to be an Earth invader. Get the hell out of here, then. What do you just get out of here?
It's not bulldozing everything.
Yeah, never going to be an Earth invader. Forcing it into hunting Cretaceous.
It's almost like a kid does something wrong, and it's just haunting. The guilt is haunting him. So, like, let's say he goes and he steals money from his mom, right?
Yeah.
And he at dinner they're like, I heard someone at school stole some money from their parents. I would never do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what this is.
I just don't understand this. Forcing it into hunting Cretaceous.
I have a theory about that.
What's that?
What he's saying is, like the Chinese government invades the earth and takes all the resources.
Sure. Yeah.
If you do that too much, it'll make humanity go backwards to the point where you're hunting, like you're a hunter-gatherer in the Cretaceous period.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Eject all the rapaciousness, like shaking off
nephrolithiasis. I learned that word. We learned that word from this rap.
Yes, and what was it again? It was some kind of
kidney stones.
Oh, it's kidney stones.
It's what you think.
It's like eject all the rapaciousness, like shaking off kidney stones. Let's just get rid of these kidney stones.
When I heard that line, I was like, the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like thinking about pollution. I'm thinking about saving the earth. I'm like, kidney stones. You make that connection.
Here's the thing, though. No joke. I knew a lot of people in China who got kidney stones.
Oh yeah.
Not just locals, foreigners that went there too. A good friend of mine, it was really painful. I remember because we were roommates at the time, but he was going through serious kidney stones.
Bad, yeah.
He'd been in China for about a year and a half. So maybe it's because it's such a common thing in China that they'd use that. Look, everyone has to shake off kidney stones, right?
But okay, counterpoint, devil's advocate here. What is rapaciousness?
Well,
I mean, I'm assuming it has something to do with like taking advantage.
It's kind of like a state of mind.
Rapaciousness, the quality of having or showing a strong wish to take things for yourself, using unfair methods or force. Yeah. So you're
shaking it off like you shake off kidney stones.
You eject the rapaciousness.
Correct.
And then you shake off the kidney stones because the kidney stones are all that's left.
Yeah, I think we have to listen to that line one more time just because it's such a beauty. Let's do it. Okay, here it goes.
The goal of China there is the Chinese government is to turn space into like their own. This is ours.
No, you got to turn it into an oasis because Earth. They're destroying the Earth, so we need an oasis to go to.
It's been destroyed to the point where they're hunting back to Cretaceous.
Yeah, so you have to go to the oasis.
I'll go to the oasis.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that a Ready Player One reference? He already had a Ready Player One
did.
reference. This is insane. The guy's not even bad at like his cadence or anything like that. It's just nonsense. It's actually the ramblings of a psychopath.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
It's rubbish. But you know what? It's our favorite one.
Yes.
Just because, It's always in your head. You're always like, we got a sessions. Let me show you Chinese
we say
manners.
it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I think we say it every day.
Almost every day.
We got a session.
Yeah.
Like when you got to go do something, we always say we got a session.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't say we got 2 sessions.
Yeah, we got a session.
We got a
session.
It's like a verb.
Still waiting for him to show us some Chinese manners, by the way.
Yeah, well, one can imagine what that might be. But
Yeah.
I do want to see Satisfied Popeye.
Me too. We've got to see Satisfied Popeye. See the larch rolling mile upon mile. Anyway, yeah, so we thought we'd just bring that up because the 2 sessions are happening, right? Well, just finished.
Yes.